Greetings, this is Rohit from ResumeGuru, and today we're going to learn how to make a good data scientist resume. So let's get started. So, who exactly is a data scientist? A data scientist turns raw data into useful insights with math and code. So, how do they do it? They gather lots of data from apps, websites, and sensors, and they clean it up so that it makes sense, and then look for patterns with math and computer code. So, now that we've learned that, let's learn how to make a good data scientist resume. So, what are the essential things that are included in a data scientist resume? The first one being linking your proof. Data science is a field that works on a project basis. So, there are a lot of projects that you do, especially as a fresher. It's a great idea to link the URL for all your projects in the resume so that you can give a good idea to the recruiter about how capable you are. Quantifying bullet points. So, when you're adding the experience bullet points in your resume, it's a great idea to show your measurable business impact. What does this mean? So it means adding things like dollars, percentages, or other numbers to show the work you've done, such as increasing efficiency by 10% or reducing expenses by a certain amount. Adding information like this is a very good idea if you want to show that you have actually derived results. Third is mirroring the job ad. When you're applying for a job in any job portal, you will see a job description. What you can do is you can copy those key skills and titles and add them to your own resume for ATS optimization. The fourth being pairing each tool with context. Now, if you have mentioned a tool in the resume that you're using as a data scientist, it's important to give context also on how you used it. For example, AWS used AWS SageMaker to orchestrate hyperparameter tuning. Now, this shows that you actually know how to use this tool and you have not just mentioned it for the sake of it. So now let's check out how to make a good data scientist resume with an example. So this is a sample of a data scientist resume, and we've obviously removed any private information to maintain privacy. Let's go section by section. The first section is a contact information section. This is where you add your name, your city name, phone number, email address, LinkedIn, and even GitHub. You can even add a professional headline where you mention keywords such as lead data scientist, machine learning strategist, business intelligence expert, things like these to immediately give an idea of who you are. Next is the profile section. The profile section or the summary section, they mean the same thing. This is where you give a short opening paragraph or like 3 or 4 bullet points that answer the question that why should we talk to you? Why should the recruiter talk to you? So you can state your years of experience, any business win that you've had, and the core technologies that you're strongest in. This is also a great place to add keywords for ATS optimization. Next is the core competencies section. The core competency section is similar to the skill section. This is where you add your entire tech stack. Now, a data scientist role is a very hard skills driven role. So all you have to do is you have to categorize your skills into categories such as programming, machine learning, statistical analysis, data visualization, big data, such as things like that, and then add the skills in these categories so that it's much easier for the recruiter to skim through your resume. Next is the experience section. The experience section is the most important part of a resume because this is where your practical skills are actually applied, and this is what the recruiter is most interested in. The experience section goes in a reverse chronological order from the latest to the oldest. You present the information by adding the name of the role, the name of the company, the date, and then you mention all the responsibilities and work you've done in bullet points for easy readability. You can even add numbers and metrics as discussed earlier, such as reduce churn by 20% or improve time to insight by 35%. This shows actual measurable business impact. And you have to mention all the keywords and what all tools you used everywhere for better keyword optimization. Next is the education section. This is where you list your degrees, start with the newest first again, and if you graduated recently, then you can add any coursework or your GPA. But if you have graduated a long time ago, then all you need to do is mention your degree, the name of the course, and when you graduated. That's it. Next is the certification section. This is where you add any certificates that you've gotten throughout the course of your career, especially the most important ones that are relevant to the data science field. So things such as Google Cloud certification, AWS certification, Tableau certification, or DataCamp certification. These are very useful and they make you sound a lot more credible, especially if you lack work experience. Last but not the least is the project section. Now, a project section is much more critical if you are a fresher because you don't have much work experience to show. If you've had a few years of work experience, this is where you can add your best projects that you've either done as an individual or for the company. If the project is public information, then you can even add a GitHub link to it so that people can check it out, the recruiter specifically. So this covers everything we have for how to make a good data scientist resume. If you'd like to learn more, please click the link in the bio and you can check out our article on the same. If you'd like to reach out to us for any queries, you can either drop a comment below, or you can also reach out to us via our website or our WhatsApp number, which should be visible on your screen below. Thank you so much, and we hope you liked it. If you did, please click the like button and do subscribe for more such content, and we'll keep bringing such helpful information to you. Thank you so much and have a great day.